Plebby16.
All right, Mr. YouTube, I'm pulling you back in for the Far Cry 6 Collector's Edition, and it's an Ubisoft Store exclusive. I'm going to say this right off the bat. I cannot confirm as to whether or not you'll be able to use that 100 Ubi coins to get your 20% off or not, but if you can, good on you.
Good on you.
So let's talk about
this. This is a collector's edition.
You get the Ultimate Edition, which is game, Season Pass, Ultimate Edition content, which we did not think was worth anything, but they are getting $20 for it.
So the Far Cry 6 Ultimate Edition is $119.99.
Yes.
Okay.
Though I personally don't think it's worth that. I think it's worth $99.99 to $109.99.
Okay. Collector's case
is going to be this bad boy right here.
You get the physical copy of the game. We're not... See, they give you a little booklet there, so we're not sure. I would love to know if you get the art box. Oh, art book. God, I can't read.
A4 style art book.
So it's 84 pages? 64 pages. I can't read.
You get an A4 style. That's just the style it is.
A4 format?
Yep.
Okay. Set of 10 stickers. Toastador Flamethrower Replica. Non-functional. Non-functional. I want to be clear about that. Which is a huge disappointment because god damn do I want to use that on some people.
Yeah, I actually would really that is really cool.
It is a cool piece. I will give it that.
It's like when they gave you the plasma cutter in the
Dead Space
Collector's Edition.
How to assemble instructions.
That's like how to assemble your Toastador.
Exclusive steelbook.
Right.
Which is actually kind of neat looking.
Pretty fucking neat looking.
It's a cool looking steelbook.
Selected game soundtrack. Oh no!
Chorizo keyring.
That's the little wiener dog.
Yeah. Thing. Map.
And a stand for your Toastador. Alright, Mr. YouTube, let's not fuck around. Ultimate Edition. I'm knocking $10 off that because I don't like it. I'm going $109.99 in that Ultimate Edition. Okay? Can I have your
Yeah, I would say that's more realistic.
What are you on that case? I'm not giving them any money for that case.
No, I'm not giving money on a fucking box.
Art book.
Is that a $10 art book?
I think so.
Okay. Stickers, map, stand, keychain. Would you give $10 on all of it?
Yep.
All right. Steelbook.
Oh, what about the how to assemble instructions too?
Well, why don't we say it's $119 with that steelbook? That's a $10 steelbook for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, if they get $10,
So I'll tack on another 10 because I did originally price in $109.
Okay, and selected games soundtrack. You never know about that.
I doubt
it's on CD.
Yeah, I doubt it's going to be one track. So I'll give them $10 for a CD soundtrack.
Okay, CD at least. I'm not actually convinced you get a physical copy of the game here. That is my only concern. I hope you do. I mean, they give you a steelbook, so
yeah.
But so let's assume we get a physical copy of the game.
Well, I mean, are you going to value it any less if you don't?
I'd be fucking disappointed.
I'm sure you would be. But
if I buy a collector's edition, I expect a physical copy of the game. 100%.
You don't get one in the Destiny 2.
And did I think it was worth the money?
No, you said it was a ripoff. But it is a ripoff. It's not even worth the money anyway.
Yeah, but it's even a bigger ripoff when you don't get a fucking copy of the game. I expect to get a physical copy of the game.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry, guys. When I day one games, for those of you that are new to this channel or that are just starting to watch these videos, understand this. If I day one your game and there is not extenuating circumstances like, this whole shit that's going on where it's hard to leave the house and these stores aren't open, but I expect to get a physical copy of the game when I pay $60 for it. Period. Okay? That's why when I buy the PS5, I'm getting the one with the disc port. I'm going to have a disc on there at all times. I'm not going to get the digital only.
Yeah.
It is nice to have the option to buy digital, and I did buy The Last of Us Part 2 on digital because that's the option we had.
Yep.
But I prefer to get the game on disc at all times if I pay day one pricing for it. So, that being said, let's assume we get the... God, we're popular. I expect to get the disc here, okay? I want to know how much that Flamethrower Replica is for you.
That replica is 72 centimeters. That is 28.35 inches. Now, my wiener is only 12 inches.
That's 3 wieners.
Just so you know,
wow.
This is about what you're looking at right
That's
here.
It's a pretty big item.
This is a premium display piece.
It's cool. It's cool. And it's neat, too. It's like, it's something you haven't seen. Right? Have we ever seen a flamethrower?
Nope.
How much is that piece? Be honest. Is that a $100 figure? Is that $100?
I'll tell you what. I'm $75 on it. That is fucking cool.
It is cool.
That's something that you put on display behind you. I mean, that's something you'd see in like a Young Yeah video. You know what I'm saying?
72 centimeters. Yeah,
that's something you'd see in his background.
I mean,
on his camera.
If you were like sitting down gaming with motherfuckers and somebody pissed you off and you could just
don't fuck with me, I will light you with my toasted door, motherfucker! Dude, you know nobody would mess with you.
And you could just flame them like middle of a COD match or something. God, that'd be awesome.
That is really cool though. And if they're gonna give us something that cool. Now, I pop in 75. You even said, is that $100 figure?
You're the figure expert, dude. I'm asking you.
Remember this, dude. I got the Gears of War Lancers, right?
Yeah.
Those were both $100 or more.
And those Lancers are huge.
They are huge. But, dude, the one's only 3 feet. I mean, this is 28 inches. It's only 8 inches less, dude. It's actually less than 8 inches less. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
This is a really cool replica.
It is
now, it probably doesn't light up and swoosh and swash. But if it's as detailed as we're seeing, I mean, it's pretty fucking cool, dude.
It is a very neat replica.
I'll tell you what, I'm not 100.
Okay.
I'm 75.
All right, so at $75, where does this come in with everything we've said?
$109.99 for the Ultimate Edition, $10 for the Steelbook,
yep,
$10 for the art book, and $10 for the soundtrack, $10 for the keychain, the map, the stand, and the stickers.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Plus the assembly kit, all that shit.
Yeah, all that nonsensical stuff.
With $75 for the flamethrower, we come in at $224.99. Now,
$224.
Yeah, that is one of our highest breakdown valuation prices ever.
I wonder where they'll be on this. They're either going to be $199 or $249. I don't see $199 here as an Ubisoft exclusive. Now, if you could get your 20% off.
Now, what did you say?
I said I don't see $199 as an Ubisoft exclusive.
Let me ask you this: Ubisoft exclusive, $199. Now, I can't say you can use the coins because I personally don't know. But if you can use those coins, get 20% off, and they drop this badass motherfucker at $199.99, Mr. fucking YouTube, your thoughts?
Well, assuming you want to buy Far Cry 6 in the first place, let's be fair about
True.
that. Let's assume we're going to buy this day one. If you told me I was getting 20% off on this and it was $160 for this total,
or $169 plus, I think you had to pay shipping too. But whatever.
This is a buy, a bona fide buy.
But even if they drop it at $199,
at $199, I still think this is a buy. This is a great collector's edition for that price. You get a really awesome piece, a cool steelbook.
Game, steelbook, season pass, cool collectible, soundtrack, art book, banging ass.
Assuming you're actually buying this day one and you're excited for this, like that's something that has to be said for all of these.
Isn't that what all collector's edition breakdowns assume?
I mean, we assume you're a day one buyer here. We assume
that you want to give $110 to $120 for that Ultimate Edition anyway.
Yes, so we have to assume that. At $199, this is a buy. We get over $199, we start to have to think about it a little bit.
Mr. fucking YouTube.
And if you can use the coins, I don't know if you can use the coins, guys, but if you can get percentages off on this stuff.
You've been able to apparently on day one pre-orders, on early pre-orders of like Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Apparently people were doing it for like $169 or $175.
Well, then you don't feel too bad. I'd love to see where they drop this. What's the price going to be?
Mr. YouTube, if I show you $279.99 and tell you that I bought one, would you kick my ass?
Yes. I'd be very disappointed.
$259.99.
I'm still a no. I'd say $249 is my absolute limit here.
Would you say $249 is a ripoff?
It's very close.
Are you ready?
$249 is very close.
You ready for the price reveal?
$229 is where we come in on the valuation, where I'd say it's fair. $249 is getting a little high. $199 is a buy.
Are you ready?
Yep. Wow, really? Fuck.
$199.
No, you get a unique steelbook with the standard.
No.
Oh.
No.
It's you don't get a unique steelbook in the collector's edition.
No, you do get a different steelbook, I think, in the collector's edition than you do in the other ones.
Oh, you get a different one. I hope.
Game steelbook case with alternate art.
Oh, okay.
Now, Mr. YouTube. $199. Did you expect that?
I mean, realistically, guys, you look at this, you look at where our valuations come in, and you give $50 only on that Flamethrower, and you would come in at a $199 price.
Yeah, we would have come in at exactly $199.
Yeah, on $50 for that Flamethrower. So unless this Flamethrower looks way better in this picture than it actually does in real life...
I mean, that's provided that everything you see is accurate to what you're going to get, yeah.
The valuation makes sense here. For sure. $199 is a very fair price on that collector's edition based on what you're getting. Steelbook, the full Ultimate Edition, a really neat figure, a really neat piece. I would be a buy here. If I was day wanting Far Cry 6 and wanted a collector's edition for it, I'd be a buy. This is a fair value based on what we see.
I agree with you, Mr. YouTube. I had a chance to take a look at it before the video. Spoiler alert, I do know the price of almost every breakdown before we do them. And I was kind of thinking about how we might price things going into it. I was actually pretty impressed with this collector's edition.
Yeah. Yeah, we always look at this and it seems like for whatever reason Ubisoft is a little bit out of their way on their pricing. It's like their Ultimate Editions, their Gold Editions are a little overpriced to what we think they should be, and then their collector's editions actually come in pretty nice.
Yeah.
Again, assuming this is as nice of a piece, I want to make it clear. We only see a little bitty picture there of that Flamethrower. So assuming that is a really neat piece with high levels of detail, you could feel pretty good about this price.
Absolutely. Yeah. Mr. YouTube, I want to know the plebs' thoughts on the Far Cry 6 Collector's Edition. Guys, hit us up. Let us know what you think. What do you think about that Flamethrower Replica? Like the video if you enjoyed the breakdown discussion, and we'll see you all right here next time for more content like this.
You're welcome.
GG, ya plebs.